Hello, and in this video, I'm gonna continue on how to gank effectively with Hecarim. Now, on the subject of the giveaway, it's gonna be delayed a little bit because I cannot get a contact of Ghost to actually help me read through the comments. I know they're not a lot, but just share the video, and the more views we get, the more RPU is gonna give. So just stay put, and when he has time to review them, we're gonna see which were the funniest. I have my personal favorite, not gonna say who, but I have already picked what's gonna be mine. We're gonna discuss who's win by the barely of how badly I spoke English. So enjoy the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and go see Ghost's move stream time to time. He plays League sometimes. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so for starters, let's talk about what I call the rush gank. What is a rush gank, you may ask? Well, a rush gank is when you go straight to river to any of your lanes, of the lanes you need to gank. That can be top, middle, or bottom. You see, middle has two entry points, one top, one bottom. Bottom has only one, the top, and top has only one, the bottom. So, the rush ganks, I don't prefer to use them because they're situational. Because if you go in and let's say your bottom lane is backing off, or you don't got this, or you messed up and you get CC'd or die, you're just gonna feed them. So the way rush ganking works is that you either do it on a limb to help your bottom lane, top lane, or middle lane. If they're getting pushed, you can actually aid support and probably get a kill of it. But if you see that they're full health and there's no way you can actually do anything to help them, like no way, like if they're like half health, you can probably go in and probably get a kill because there's 3 against 2 on bottom. But if they're like 1/3 of the health down and you're like full health, you're not gonna make a difference. If you're not that fed early on, you're just gonna feed them and it's gonna get worse. Probably get a triple kill bottom lane if the ADC is adequate on their opposite team. But if not, you will probably die because you're rushing. This is just rushing to help your team. Again, not really recommended. That's why it's in red. It's not really safe. Only if you're really confident about yourself or you have perfect synchrony with the lanes you're going to gank. So, the rush ganks do not need you to ping because you're rushing. You're making it through. You're making it so you can help them survive, or at least aid them so you can get a kill and still survive. This is not to kill people. This is just to rush in and help them. Now, let's see a clip of it on bottom lane. Okay, so that was a good example of a rush gank. So you just ran for it, not even knowing how much mana or if I was gonna be at use, because the blue ball was working, but not that fast. And it was a mistake on my part because I thought I have an ultimate and I didn't because I fucked up. And I went through the bush thinking I ulted, but I didn't. So that's why Draven was still alive a long time. Now you see, I was low health. They were all low health. Now it's good that this silver stayed back and helped me, and our Thresh went back. Cause if he would have stayed, he would just die to the Draven or somebody. So it's good that no casualties. This is a good part. But again, I wanted a limb that we could take it without actually knowing or taking the circumstance. So if their jungle would have been there counter ganking me, I would have died. Because the Thresh would have died, Silver would have died, and then probably I can get away. But maybe not. Because I got that ult after I killed Thresh. So I don't think I would have had enough XP to get away. But like I said, it's a good example why rush ganking can work. I haven't recorded one that I didn't work because I don't do it often. But yeah, so let's go to the next one. The next one is back ganking, as I call it. Okay, so this is back ganking. This is a basic illustration of how it works. Um, Back ganking has 5 on each side. So if you're in blue side, you can back gank top, because if you see the top side, they have like that arrow going to the top lane, and that's beneficial because if they have a ward, you can just skip through it and go behind Baron and gank top if they're over pushed. This only works if they're over pushed and your team knows that you're going, so they can aid you. So back ganking is preferred because they will not see you coming if you do it correctly. So again, if you're red, you can gank bottom with back gank, because again, you can go through dragon without being seen if they don't have wards. Stay in that bush before going into lane and then going to lane, probably with your ult at that time, and just wrecking, because they will not be expecting a gank. So middle lane, you have 4 ways of back ganking. It's really easy. You can probably just use it to scare a flash. That's what I did this game. I couldn't find the clip, but I know I did it. That I went back ganking on Lux, and Lux just freaked out, flashed out, and got away. But that only took me 15 mana, and she wasted a summoner. So for me, that was beneficial. I didn't take damage. She just flashed away and took a little bit of damage of my E. But back ganking is the most reliable way, because if they're getting cocky and over pushing, you can just wreck them, going behind them, ulting. They're gonna be scared because of your ult. Then you can E the ADC or the top lane or mid lane, depending on the situation, and get away with a kill, most likely. This will work 70% of the time. Why I say 70? Because they can be wards and they can see you coming there, being into position, so they can back away. So you need to be really alert. If you see them backing away slightly, it's not gonna. The success rate is gonna go down and down and down. So it's so on how the enemy team has warded their surroundings. So if you can back gank. Now you can see it there. It's a basic scan. I'm not a professional. I tried my best. It is in blue, so you don't get confused. And that's a basic thing on how to back gank. Now I'm gonna put a little clip next to it as well to demonstrate my point. Actually, we got a double kill, but it was kind of rush and back gank, but it will be beneficial at that time to back gank instead of rush gank. Okay, so as you saw there, while Lux and Cossack was linking my mid, they were like, oh, easy kill, we can take this real fast. Now, me coming in from behind startled them, and you see Cossack's ulting, but my ult came over and he was still feared, so he can barely ult away. So, if you saw correctly, you saw my awesome sidestep out of Lux's ult to not die. And like I said, good like back ganking. The Bears reacted really good on this fight. He actually killed both of them if you saw, because he knew I was gonna come. Well, not new, but have a predicament that was there, and I did chunk him down a little bit, and he could have got him with his full Q and his E. So yeah, that was like a roundup version of how it works. Now, the second clip, you saw Draven, and you saw me wasting time going around him so he wouldn't have an escape. You saw him blow 2 summoners just to get away, and I barely killed him, like so little before I killed him. But yeah, that's technically back ganking, just going around the enemy and ganking them from the back. I think they have different names. People call them like different types of ganking. This is how I call them. I prefer it this way. So in other videos that I do champions guys for, you will see me using these terms, and you will know what they are. So again, Hecarim, in my opinion, right now, one of the top junglers, because you can see this chunk damage. Like, I'm gonna put some clips. This is the last part. I'm gonna put some clips and music on of me chunking people. Oh, and before I forget, I'm gonna put a clip after this, me stealing dragon 2 times with my ults. So your ult just puts a fear. So you can just fear the jungler and smite it. Yes, you may die or you may escape. I died the first time, I think. But it's the fact that you got dragon. Dragon equals more than one death of you. But if more people die, that's not worth it. If you only died and got dragon, that early dragon, or that second dragon or third dragon, that's gonna be worth it because you're preventing the team from getting more things that are gonna make them more powerful, and you give them to your team. So it's like almost like a sacrifice or a trade. So let's get to it. I hope you enjoy. Like the video, read to see if just go bother Ghost if he's streaming. I'm gonna put a link on the stream to tell him to review the comments and tell me which one is funny, so we can get this giveaway finished. And yeah, enjoy. This was the 1AQ, and peace out.